Hello everyone, welcome to the Bodhi Academy. In today's video, we are going to learn about how ear works. The ear is divided into three main parts: the outer or the external ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. Now, as we know, the outer ear consists of this pinna. This is the funnel-shaped structure whose function is to collect the sound waves around us. So the inner and the ear canal, the external ear canal, forms the outer ear. Then there is the eardrum. Now the eardrum is a thin cone-shaped membrane that separates the external ear from the middle ear and vibrates when sound waves strike, initiating the process of hearing. So this is the eardrum, which is a thin membranous structure at the end of the ear canal, and it vibrates when the sound waves hit the surface of it. See, these are the sound waves, and this is how the this is how the eardrum vibrates. Then after the eardrum, there comes the middle ear. So the middle ear is made up of three tiny bones. They are malleus, incus, and stapes. So the first one is malleus. The malleus is one of the three auditory ossicles in the middle ear. It is connected to the eardrum and transmits the vibration to the incus. So the vibrations which come from the eardrum are transferred to the inner ear by these three tiny bones. So the middle one is the incus. The incus is the middle ossicle in the ear that receives the vibrations from the malleus and passes them to the stapes, acting as a critical link in the chain of sound transmission. So basically the function of these three bones in the middle ear is to transmit the sound waves. Then the third one is the stapes. The stapes is the smallest and the final ossicle in the middle ear. It directly contacts the inner ear through the oval window and converts the vibration into fluid waves within the cochlea. So this stapes is the third bone in the three ear ossicles of the middle ear. Then after the middle ear comes the inner ear, in which this structure, that is cochlea, is present. Now the cochlea is a spiral shaped fluid filled inner ear organ that transforms the mechanical vibrations from the stapes into neural signals that the auditory nerve sends to the brain. So whatever the vibrations that are transmitted by the stapes to the cochlea are converted into converted into neural signal, which are then carried by the auditory nerve to the brain. Then there are these semicircular loops, these semicircular canals. Now these are the tiny loop tubes located in the inner ear that are filled with fluid and help maintain balance by detecting rotational movements of the head. So this part is responsible to maintain the balance of body, these three tiny semicircular loops. Then the next part that we have is the auditory nerve. The auditory nerve transmits sensory information from the cochlea, where sound is converted into electrical impulses to the brain for sound perception. So all these signals from the sound waves which get converted into the vibrations, and then the vibrations which get converted into the nerval impulse are then being transmitted to the brain through the auditory canal. And then the last one that we have is the vestibular nerve. Now this nerve is responsible for carrying the balance related information from the semicircular canals to the inner ear of the inner ear to the brain, helping to maintain the equilibrium or the balance. So let us see. the sound waves hit the eardrum, then these vibrations are carried or transferred from these malleus, incus and the stapes to the inner ear, where the fluid filled cochlea will convert this vibration into the neural signals, and the auditory nerve will then transmit these neural signals to the brain. So this is how basically the ear works. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe to the Bodhi Academy.